Hello everyone. In today's video we are going to discuss about an use case for our needIt application, and this use case we are going to achieve with onChange client script. And the problem statement right now here is, let me load this form and we have three major request types: facilities, human resource, and legal. And the next drop down that we have is what needed. If we look at this what needed, we will be having benefits, cleaning, combination reviews, legal opinions, pay slip, and security. These options are all related to these three different departments that we have. But the problem statement that we have given here is, when an user selected a particular department or a request type, this what needed options also been visible or visible to the options that are related to human resource. For example, if I select legal, then only legal related options should be available, not all the other options. So if you look at in a high level, on change of a particular field, that is a request type, we are trying to govern the behavior of what needed. This is on a field level. So this is the best use case for the onChange client script. Before we are going to do anything in client script side, let's go back to our documentation, see what is onChange client script. So as per the definition, onChange client script executes its script logic when a particular field value changes. So here the request type is the field which is having the department drop down or the drop downs that we are going to select. Based on the value of the drop down, the other fields what needed, these other choices that are there in the what needed needs to be available based on the request type, right? And the screenshot that you are seeing right now in the documentation, the script field, it is having a predefined function and few of the parameters to this function, the onChange. It has 5 different parameters. Let's go back to the studio and create an application file, create a client script, client development client script, create. And we are going to create this client script on needIt table. So let's select the needIt table. And it will be for all types of UI, and the type of client script is onChange, and the field name is request type. If you look at here, as soon as we select the type is onChange, you have this predefined function being populated on the script field, and it has 5 parameters: control, old value, new value, is loading, and template. Control is the field or the parameter which connected to the field this client script is configured on. Which field this client script are configured on? The request type. So control variable having the details of the request type. What will be the old value? After form getting loaded and before its value get changed, whichever the value that the field has, that's called old value. The new value is, if the value of this field gets changed from something to something, then the latest value will be captured or stored in the new value. And the last two is the Boolean values. These Boolean values will consist either true or false based on the condition. Is loading, for example, this particular parameter value will be true when the field value is changed because of form load. In a form, while loading the form, every field value is changed from something to, if it is already a saved record or the old record, to the database value. Otherwise, if it is a new record, its value becomes an empty. So from null to it becomes an empty value. So if it is a old record, the value gets changed while you are loading the form. The initial value will be empty, and on completion of the form load, it fetches its value from the database record. So it will be having that latest value. So is loading will be true when the form gets loaded and the field value changed because of it. Then what about is template? We know in ServiceNow we have a templates and you can create records using the templates. And in the templates, you're going to pre-populate set values of a fields. Then is templates is returns true when the field value is updated by changes to the or applied by applied template. Right? If the template is the one which caused the value of this field get changed, then the is template value will be true. Is template value will be true. Okay. Yeah, this slide is all about the different parameters on onChange client script that we have. Let's go back here and develop our client script. Develop our client script. పాపం చూడు. Right. Let's go back here and if new value is HR, how do I know if the new value is HR? Let's go back to the request type, show choices, show choice list, and the table name needIt. And these are all the values for different options that we have. If it is HR, then we are going to have certain options being added to the what needed. The next block is if it is for facilities, this block, and if this is for legal, then we have the other block. Right. If it is HR, then what we need to do? For what needed field, we have to add using the one of the existing method called add option. We are going to set the options related to the human resource. Let's go back to the form. Let's go back to the form. See what are the different choices that we have for the what needed field. For the HR, you have benefit and payslip. What is the value to that HR? Let's copy this and here G underscore form, add option, and the first parameter is the field name. The field name is what needed, and the value of the option and the label of the option. This is the label, benefits. Copy this line because we need it for the second option. The value of the second option is HR2, so it will be HR2, and the label for that option is payslip. Copy this label and paste it here. And the last option is if other than these above two options, so that will be other and other. Format this code and copy these 3 lines and paste it here for the facilities, and for the legal as well, same 3 lines of code, but the choices will be different and we are going to change the choices. For the facilities, we have facilities 1 and the next option is facilities 2. For the facilities 1, what is that? Cleaning. For the facilities 2, it's a security. and the other is common. Then for the legal we have these two options, legal 1 and legal 2, that is contract reviews, and the last option that we have is legal opinions. Legal opinions. Format the code one more time. We will explain this code. Is loading, if the form, the request type value gets changed because of the is loading, then we don't want to go to this code block. We are returning our control in line number 3 itself, or if it is new value is an empty value, again we are going to return the control from the line number 3. Otherwise these lines of code will be executed. If it is HR, we will be having these values. If it is facilities, we will be having this. If it is a legal, we will be having this. But if it is a old record and the form is getting loaded, so we have to retain our previous existing value, right? For that we will be doing one more thing here. We are going to read value of what needed, field value g underscore form get value, and the field name is what needed. The field name is what needed. So here, if the field request type value gets changed because of is loading, is when the form gets loaded, and if the form is the not a new record, that means that it is a old record, then we would like to retain the previous value of the what needed. So we are going to set the value of what needed to the one that we have copied, to the one that we have saved previously. At the same time, there is one more bug to this. We will do that while testing out. For testing purpose, go back to the platform, open a new needIt application, create new. So let's select facilities, and okay, cleaning and security been added to the existing list. Okay, let's go and select human resource. See, okay, benefits and pay slips being added to the already existing choice list. We don't want that. We want this existing choice list to be cleared first. So to clear any options in a choice field, what we can do here is g underscore form clear options, and the field value is what needed. Save this and reload this form. Now let's see, select facilities. You will be having options which are related to facilities. If you select human resource, you only get to see options related to human resource. If you select legal, you only get to see the legal related options. Let's say legal opinions are required and the date of expected is 27. Legal opinions are needed. Save this and reload the form. So we must be retaining our old value of request type and what it. Yeah, this is working as expected. So thanks for watching.